Hello, good morning. I hope you guys slept well, peaceful. I am just now getting to work. Clock-in time is 7:30 and it is 7:39, and I'm usually here much more earlier than this. So I get here about hour and a half to 2 hours early. And I would say I have to prepare. Like, I'm in a position where I have to prepare myself. I have to set up or whatever. But this morning I was in a lot of thought, and I think I know why I get here early. Trying to make it quick because once again I am late. Also, if you work with me and you're listening to this, you can cover your ears. I'm just kidding. Anyway. So, gosh, how do I even say this? I am not a people person. I get anxiety when I'm around people. And that's not good. I know it's not good. I gotta pray against that. It's been like that my whole life, ever since I can remember. But it got worse within these past 7 years. I was not allowed to be around people in general. I would have to place my grocery orders online because I couldn't go to the store. I would step out of the house and stories would be made up immediately. Excuse me, where I would just stop everything I was doing and just go back inside the house. Like, it was pretty bad. That's beside my point right now. My point is, on my way to work, because I'm late, because I'm running late, I get more anxiety because now I have to walk through a whole facility of people, and I feel like I'm being watched or I'm being judged, or so many scenarios come through my head which are false. I want to believe they're false. I pray they're false. I know they're false. They're false. Like, don't nobody care about me. I'm just Beatriz. Like, most people don't even know my name, and if you know my name, you don't even know how to say my name. You call me Beatriz or something else. Nobody cares what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. I'm not saying they don't care about me. I'm just saying ain't nobody paying attention to me like that. But it's hard for me. Not a lot of people go through this, but I mean, not everybody goes through this, but a lot of people go through this, and so this is why I'm putting it out there. So I realized just now that I get here early, not only to set up, because I do go in and I set up what I need to set up, but because I get to do what I have to alone. I go in there and nobody's watching me do what I have to do, and then I get to my corner and I'm there all day. That's it. I may run out and back in, but there I am in my corner by myself. Some people do come around and we talk and stuff like that, but there's just certain people that give me more anxiety, not because they're different. I just feel different around them. So things that I go through on a daily basis. I feel like I don't belong. I feel inadequate in my position. I feel useless. I feel dumb. I feel really dumb around certain people because they're just so smart, and then the words they use, and I just, honestly, if I'm thinking off the top of my head, I can't think. If I sit here and I write it down and everything for you, I can give you a whole list of things that I feel. But I don't feel like I belong. And so it feeds my anxiety more. Yeah. So now I'm sitting here wondering, because I have time available, should I just take off and go home? Or do I go inside and go work? Like, they don't need me today. It's the Wednesday that we don't run. But also there's a position, a job that I have to get done. And so it's a struggle. It's a daily struggle. I go through this every day. When I'm at the store, whenever, like, I stopped going to the grocery store because people would look at me crazy because of the amount of kids I have. Actually, they would verbalize, they would tell me things like, are all those yours? How do you even feed them? Don't worry about how I feed them. Or, did you see all the kids? Or, what was the one that they said? I don't know, but I promise you, I've heard some crazy stuff come out of people's mouth for no reason. Like, I'm not asking you to help me take care of my kids. I'm not asking you to help me feed them. I'm not asking you to help me clothe them. I'm not asking for anything. I am at the grocery store doing my own thing, and you don't realize that your reactions and that your words can cause a person like me to leave a basket full of groceries, grab my kids, and take off, and we'll just go grocery shopping another day. And I've done that many times. And I hate that I do that. I hate it because I don't want my kids to see that. Like, we get to the car and I'm like, see, you guys need to learn how to act right. My kids act amazing. They did nothing. So then I have to go and I have to apologize because they did nothing. But it's just the voices of the world that got to me. So, I'm here to tell you that it is difficult, but fighting these battles against fear, anxiety, depression, loneliness, suicidal thoughts, fighting these battles are worth it. They're worth it because God says you are loved. God says you belong. God says you're chosen. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. We're created in His image. You're unique. You're already forgiven. You're known. He knows you. Before you were even created in your mother's womb, He knew you. So when the anxiety starts to kick in, when the depression starts to kick in, when the fear starts to kick in, no. That's why it's so good to be in your word, so that you know how to fight these battles. Because it's worth it. It's worth it. And it's okay to tell your story because somebody needs to hear it. Somebody needs to see that if you can fight through this, so can they. So guess what I'm gonna do? I am gonna turn off the van because I still haven't even turned off the van. And walk my little behind and go to work. Love you guys. God bless you guys. Pray you have a wonderful, amazing, joyful day.